So it's been a while since I've done a recording on anything of my own that I've been working on it. One of the games I've been working on for a while, and this is when I'm not writing or doing other things that aren't making money. I do this game called Entrepreneur: The Beginning, which is it's a business adventure, and I keep having to explain it. I think because people often think it's just a straightforward economic simulation. It's not. It's kind of like it's trying to work its way to be like a Harvest Moon for coffee, which anybody who plays it, and once my vision is complete, it'll be known. But what I want to do is I had just finished updating some graphics and sprites throughout the game, and today I finished doing the customer sprites. And the way the system works is let me pull up my thing here. I have this set up here where I have all the characters that are that are supposed to be customers, and I've got them set up to have all these different variables. Quickly just show RMZ is my the number one guy here, Red Maverick 0 for those who are in ORHR land. But as you can see, I have all these different things, and I've actually just pounded out. Oops, can't even see. That's probably better. I have all these. I just pounded out the original values. The original values on the appearance were these really ugly looking things that people would complain about, which, I'm one of them. I didn't like them, but at the time I was doing the contest, I was rushing through it. And I just basically took sprites that I'd already made and just did a really cheap knockoff in order to pass off some characters for customers. And of course, it's not a random system, so it selects random sets from 11 to 15, which is 5 if you're not sure how this works, and with one of 5 different palettes. So it comes out to about 25 possibilities, which is how many customers I've got in the game right now. But obviously that wasn't a very good fix or solution. And as I continued on in the version 1.2, I didn't fix them because I didn't really want to do any graphics updates for that version. I just wanted to get some of my original ideas that I had for the first release into the second one. So that's where I was for a long time. And now I'm working on 1.3, and I got to the point where I got sick of the graphics myself. So I started these last couple weeks. I've been fixing up the way the maps look, and also many of the sprites, like the shopkeepers and the neighbors at the Pine Alley. What's it called? The neighborhood where you do all the lawn mowing and whatnot, Pine Alley Drive. And I just put those in a little while ago too. But now I finished doing my customer set, and what I've got now, if you look down in this section, is I've got them. It's up to 25 individual sets, and then 28 or 29 individual palettes. I may increase that in time because I'm still trying to decide if I want to add more than 25 characters. In fact, I put up a tentative list last night of potentially 64 total people to use, and that could go higher, up to 75. But for now, I'm leaving it 25 because if I do 75 or 64 or whatever, that means I got to get more recording for the audio when they have the customer announcements later. And that's going to take a little while. But anyway, the point of this video is not to gabber on and on and on about what I want to do, but to actually show what I've been doing. So I'm going to do a quick run through, and I'm going to skip the intro because most of you have seen it if you've seen this video, and also I still haven't replaced the commercial music, and I need to, and I don't want to put that on YouTube. So until I fix all that, I'm just going to skip the intro and all that and go right to the game. So this will be my first time actually seeing the customers in action. It'll be your experience will be just like mine. I'm going to do new game because if I do load game, it's going to show you the originals, and we don't need to see that. So we'll get a new game. Now, one thing that v2 does not have that 3 does is this menu selection. It tells you what you can actually get on the beginning. These may change in time, but easy obviously is the simple with the higher starting funds, easier money goal. And for those of you who don't know how these other stats work, persuasion is what allows you to do things like walk out of the store without paying for something. There may be other ways to use it in time that I haven't yet figured out. access is how well your customers can get to your shop. If you're closed all the time, your access values will go down. But if your access numbers go up, you get something called perks, which on day 5 you'll be introduced to a guy from the Chamber of Commerce named Mr. Perkins, who will give you free stuff. And in 1.3, I'm going to be giving a lot more free stuff than what I gave in 1.2. I think in 1.2 it's just money, but in 1.3 you'll actually get specialty coffees from exotic lands like Antarctica and Laputa and Xanadu and all those. But that'll be later. I haven't actually implemented those yet. I've been still scripting the implementation of the of these items in their shops. Popularity is just how often your customers come visit you, and your reputation is it's based on your business, your shopping. In other words, you don't steal all the time, and then how well you keep up with your chores. And again, that number may change in time to include other things. But anyway, as you can see, the harder you get, the lower these numbers get. With custom, you can. I haven't fully implemented custom yet. Right now, it's just an arbitrary value, which I think is basically what you see here is about what the random values will be. So again, by the time 1.3 comes out, this should all change, hopefully. Anyway, and I do want to eventually make the screen bigger because the 320 by 200 size is not very conducive to the windows. I want to make them considerably wider, but I'm waiting for full screen to work with that. Anyway, I usually play normal, so and I'm going to skip the intro because I don't want to put you guys through that. All right, so so we're going to not save. Okay, right off the bat, I forgot that this is defaulting to the original sprite. And the problem with the trees is I have to fix the promotions because it uses a map overwrite. So I didn't fix any of that yet. But here's how the new whipping shed looks. Here's Mr. You know, eventually he's going to change too because I'm going to get rid of all the commercial references and give it a full-on unique thing. Anyway, we don't need to see all this. All right. So basically what I want to do, again, is just see how the new customer system works. So you see the new graphics, new buildings, trash system is still the same. So we're going to go inside the shop and we're going to get, oh look, you can actually see what everything is now. So here is the new coffee pot. Coffee pot should actually be one word. This is a leftover from when I made the game in 09. I haven't fixed it yet, but I will eventually, when I remember. See, there it is. It's normal up there in the window. So normally we want one coffee pot, just one bag of split butter. Oh, new thing. You don't have to type them anymore. Now you can use arrow keys to move them up and down. So that's kind of cool, but you really can only really afford one because right now at $15, you get 10, and I've got 70. No, I've got 75 in the cart right now. That's what this value here is. That's how much you're spending so far. This is what you have available. So yeah, so you have the name of the store you're in. You got what you're trying to order, how many come in a package, and then what the values will add to your coffee once you put in the coffee. So $15 is how much you need. So that'll bring you up to 90. Click enter. You got the acquired, and now you see it over here. It's in this window. This, I don't know what's happening here. This, I just changed all the palettes and the colors and things. So it was 16 colors across the board. Now it's, what is it, 60? I have the NES palette in place, so however many colors that is. It's not the full 256, but it's somewhere in between, like 64 maybe. But I haven't fully updated all the new colors yet, so that's why everything is looking a little screwy. That's okay. It'll get fixed in time. Not the end of the world. So the other thing I like to do, I don't do filters or anything like that, but just so y'all see what else is here. You got the Hawaiian beans, don't need them. You got the coffee sock here, don't need it. And you have the filters. You do want filters, but you don't need them yet. What I like to do, go ahead and shop. Okay, so now you'll see everything's cleared or down to 10. And by the way, the clock is not I don't think the clock is running yet. I believe the clock is... Yeah, clock, you'll notice on day one, doesn't work until you get to work time. The reason is because I want to give you guys a chance to actually figure out what you're doing. So that doesn't kick in until work time. It wasn't always that way, but it is now. And then just so some of you don't realize that there's a consignment shop down here. If you go all the way down, there's a building down here. Look, there's Sapphire. Oh, by customer. Welcome to my consignment shop. My name is Sapphire. Is this your first time visiting? Technically no, but first time since summer began. Yeah. Okay, well, I'm glad you're here. As you may know, I will buy anything you bring to me as long as it works. My prices fluctuate daily, so you'll want to check it back often to see how much I'm offering for certain things. You'll buy anything? Most things. I won't buy broken junk. You'll have to fix that first if you expect to sell it to me. But I'll take nearly anything else off your hands and resell it to a less fortunate family for a healthy markup, though I'll say it's discounted. Enterprising. Anyway, blah, blah, blah. So here's the menu. Most of you should know this, but I don't know. I never know what people explore in this game. So right now I got just a copy pod if I want to sell it. You know, I'm not going to sell it because I don't need to. I need it. But anyway, you all can experiment with that in your own time. It works in v2, which you can download right now. I just want to make sure y'all know it's there, because I do need to do more with the navigation in this game. So here's a new corner grocery. You know, with the new grocer, and just chat with them, talk about business. Anyway, so yeah, so this looks nicer, as you can see. Going on my original thing, I do like to get paper cups. Actually, no, I don't want paper cups. So, no, I'll get the paper cups. So I want something that's of quality, and then I like to finish off with the 2 sodas. Okay, as an alternative, you can also get one of the creams early for a garnish. If you don't want to start off with something better than garbage, but I think we're gonna have nice cups instead. Granted, I don't actually remember if that was my original strategy, because it's been a while since I started over. You know, sometimes you just learn things you go. Oh, and you can run. I don't know if we ever mentioned that. If you hold down shift, you can run fast. Wish I'd remember to fix that sprite. He does have a new graphic. I just need to go back and check all the instances where he looks ugly. Alright, anyway, so here's a sign going to North Park. As you can see, all the benches and everything looks a little better. Again, once I fix the promos, this will all look better. But until then, it's going to look like crap. Alright, anyway, here's the lease agent. Sorry for that, but this spot's for serious entrepreneur types. It's good, because I'm a serious entrepreneuring type. Blah, blah, blah. Again, you can read it on your own time. Excuse me. So now we have the copy pile. We'll set that up after we don't display any more script errors. Okay, so activate it. Yes. Alright, I'm going to set all my stuff down. Wow, does that look normal? I gotta check. I'm not sure if it's supposed to look that way. That might be... This might have been a bad test. We'll see. Alright, so use filter. What I want to do is I want to get a system going where you can gain experience with things. So in the early game, I want to be able to allow you to screw this up. We'll do 5. And then, so that'll filter out. Now I should actually close the powders out, but what I'm saying, eventually what I want to do is I want to be able to allow you some time to, I'll go get the pot now. Basically when you're a beginner, I want to be able to allow you to mess up the coffee. And as you get more experience, the menus change, so you can't really screw it up anymore. That's what I want to do. I'm not sure. Oh, you know what? I bet I didn't have anything set to default. I bet that's why I'm getting all this weird garbly graphics. Okay. Alright, so I made my first sale, yay. Alright, so now you'll see the clock works. Yay. Also, I have hotkeys. If you hit Z, you can show what you have in hand. If you hit X, you can yell at people when there's no one there. If you have C, that is your clock. And then V does something. That's your move along. So, FYI. Okay. Oh, there's my graphic I wanted. Hi, see? There's a new customer. Hello, fine customer, how can I help you? There's Red Maverick Zero. I'd like some coffee. Pull out your magic wand for this. Sooner the better. Alright, so we'll go get him his coffee. Now, I didn't get any garnishes, so there's not going to be anything to garnish. Alright, serve him up. Now, one thing I did differently is I gave everybody 4 collars instead of 3, because, I don't know, I just thought that original system was stupid. You know, it was great for a contest, but the contest is over, so I'm not doing it anymore. Alright, so I like how everybody's looking so far. Oh, there's Giz wanting a soda. Giz wearing his yellow shorts. Oh wait, I didn't mean to do that. I've been told that get a soda. Alright, so we'll see that. Alright. So I still got the cup in hand. There's oh, this is my tribute to, I don't know if you all saw the video. Sorry, Asuk. There's a video on YouTube of this guy. It's take on me, and he and his friends are walking like they're just wackos. Anyway, you probably saw it. It's that's my tribute to that guy. Pretty funny. Dun, 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 dun. You know, being in an 80s game, I figure it's kind of appropriate. Anyway, there's a lot of kind of interesting little characters. Oh, this is my midget guy. Hi, little man. Oh, Moogle. Hey, it's the size of a Moogle. Looky there. Alright, I don't think I've got any more coffee. I think I gotta make more. Yeah, we got this card. Use, I guess we're gonna have to use the filter. I'm just gonna do, I'll take a chance on 2. I don't think I'm gonna have more than 2 more customers. I doubt my popularity is that great. Popularity is 5, yeah. Which means I'm about to run out of people for the day. So, still a little buggy, but, you know, I mean, this is what the graphics are. Now, eventually I'm going to expand how this size of this capillary being, because I got, there's my normal guy. Or no, it's another small guy. Small guy with a different palette switch. I made a couple small guys, just for variety. Oh, I know what I was going to say. Eventually, I got a friend of mine who's got me on this low carb diet. Because she's on it and she wanted some accountability, so I said, all right, fine, I'll join. I don't need it, I don't really, but after my dental appointment, I probably do. Anyway, going through this whole process of trying to think about what I'm eating and all that's got me thinking, like, how funny would it be to add a nutrition system to the health system. So what I'm in the process of doing, and it's going to be a little while before I'm done because it means more drawing, but I want to do a cosmetic thing only, it's not a gameplay thing, it's just a full-on cosmetic. This means nobody else is coming. This is what we call dead hour. Dead hour means the last of our customers have shown up, so that means I can close the shop if I want. Close. If I close, it means no one else is coming. Now, if I have the open sign, I could do it that way, but the only thing with closing early is you still have to do, you have 2 more minutes of the game. So we'll just go and do other things for now. Not that there's really anything else to do this on day 1, but just walk around and find, explore a little bit. just hit Z to run. So I've been playing Surface Source, which is a game by Red Maverick Zero. Oh, here's a new tool and hobby. So again, everything looks nicer. But I only got 20 bucks. I can't buy anything in here. And then I've got a new thing now where if you try to access a place that's not open, he'll actually make comments instead of refusing to go. Because I've been told that characters that refuse to go where you want them are annoying. Let's see what else I can show you. I'm not going to do any cheats here out of money or out of stamina, because that would be unfair. But I got new areas that are open, which you'll see in time. I'm going to show you one now. I'm going to run to Buck's house real quick, and if you keep running, you'll get stronger. Eventually, you'll be able to run long distances without getting tired. Okay, so now what we're supposed to do is, if he gets really tired, he'll slow way down. This is the newsstand. It's gonna be more available in 1.4, but what I'm gonna have in 1.3 is the ability to buy magazines and newspapers. And I'm thinking I'm gonna have books available too for building up skills. But again, I'm still working on it, so I can't show you anything now. Here's where Buck's house is now. Not quite the same design as it was in 1.2, but still pretty good. So we'll check the mail. In the hybrid city, we trust that your stay here will be most pleasant. If you have any questions, please ask your favorite councilman for help. I'm not a homeowner, and I've lived here all my life. I guess hybrid city council isn't very good at staying on top of things. Nope, it's not. It sucks. Alright, not that ugly anymore. Been fixing it. Don't have tools yet. Nothing in my toolbox. Nothing to fill my sewing box with. Nothing for the party supplies. That's something, it's also in a new edition. Oh, day's over. Alright, it's enough for one day. I'll shut it down. So I made $15 today. Coffee quality's 2. Not bad for fishing out of the trash. Customer preference is 15. Had 5 visits, 6 cups served. My best one was Red Maverick Zero. This is still a little blah, but here's the thing. There's a little secret. If you get higher than 60 in any one day, then you're going to beat dead hour the next day. What happens with dead hour is if your satisfaction is low, no one wants to come back for repeat business. But if you get 60 or better the previous day, then you will get a second round of customers to visit your work day. So just FYI, when you're serving coffee, try not to serve crappy coffee if you can, because then you'll get more people to show up. So anyway, I'm going to cut the video here, but what I was saying about the nutrition system is what my plan is to, since I'm adding all these new items like sandwiches and like things you can actually custom make, hamburgers, hot dogs, smoothies and things. Turn it down. I don't know if the sound is too loud or not, but eventually what I want to do is add things like allergies and I want everything that you give your customers, or anything that the customers might find elsewhere, like at Chet's Liquid Shack, or I'm building something called the Hot Dog Grill, which will be a, in 1.3, you're not going to really do much with it, because that area will still be closed off, but you'll be able to at least make custom dinners and things that the representative at the Hot Dog Grill will come pick up, so it'll be an extra source of income. Not perfect yet, it'll get better as the versions continue. So 1.3 is going to be kind of a weird update once I'm done, but I think it'll still be better than 1.2. It's not going to be a terrible update, but it's going to not be fully finished. 1.4 will be better, because 1.4 is I'm going to be spending a lot more time fleshing out the rival businesses, and where you'd be able to actually hire staff and stuff to help you, so that you can do things like mow other people's grass and not lose time. Just a bunch of other stuff like that. But anyway, with the different ingredients, I want each thing to affect people, whether they get it from your shop or from, Chet's place or the hot dog place, or there's a place called Tea Leaf Central where right now you can buy all these tea items, but it'll also be a sit-down cafe, which will be a little more relevant in 1.5, because 1.5 is the social update. There's just a lot going on, a lot coming, and but I want there to be a visual representation of what's happening, and then the rose-colored glasses that you can get in the game that show whether or not people are cheapskates or whether they hate your coffee. I'm also going to be setting it up to where you can figure out their preferences, figure out their whether or not they're healthy, whether or not you're about to serve them with something they're allergic to. I want the glasses to be able to show all that through psychological profiling. So pretty advanced stuff. None of it will take me that long to make. It's just the hard part is getting everything in the game. So because I want to eventually fix some of these scripts so they're not so repetitive and all that. But anyway, you all are probably bored of talking or listening to me talk by now, so I'll cut it off here. But that's a brief overview of some of the stuff that's come in, and the graphics update, not perfect, but not bad. Just got to fix a few things. And anyway, I hope that was a fun preview. One of these days I'm going to actually do a full-on, like, here's what 1.3 is when I get closer to release, so, which will be a while still. So you don't have to wait, look for it tomorrow. It's not coming tomorrow, but I imagine probably sometime in 2017 I'll finally have something to show you guys. So, all right, hope that was not painful. Oh, I keep forgetting there's more of this. Yeah, no one got sick. For now. All right, there you go. Entrepreneur the Beginning, version 1.3, coming eventually to your local HR.